Oh, hello, this is Tak Chung from Walk with Tak. Welcome to my YouTube channel. The goal of my YouTube channel is to help you to make home cooking as part of your daily routine so that it can be a viable alternative to ultra-processed food. Today, home cooking is more important than ever before because through home cooking, you can cook from scratch using all fresh ingredients. This dish is a good example that through home cooking, I can cook this dish all from scratch using ingredients that I know where they come from. As in contrast to ultra-processed food, quite often I will have no idea what they are being put into creating this type of food. Now, I love shrimp, and here's a good example to demonstrate how through home cooking I can make my dish interesting. And through template-based cooking, I don't need to worry about recipes. And I can adapt to different type of ingredients that I have available to me. For example, this large tiger shrimp was on sale, and I was able to purchase it and make use of it. And through advanced prepping, I'm able to portion the shrimp in the size that I want for cooking each particular dish. And this makes home cooking far more flexible and also make home cooking more efficient. Now, each time when I'm ready to cook a shrimp dish, all I need to do is take out the portion that I want, and I can put them in a bowl of warm water and have them thaw out in about 5 to 7 minutes. Then I'm ready to cook. Efficient without any question is essential for home cooking to be sustainable. And when it comes to efficiency, there are no other cooking method that's more efficient than stir-frying. The reason stir-frying is so efficient is that it will allow you to cook a dish usually in about 5 to 7 minutes. When it comes to stir-frying, efficiency does not mean simplicity. Stir-frying actually allows you to create complex dishes with many different ingredients. Once you become good at stir-frying, you have the capability to create exquisite dishes. This dish is the example of the flexibility of stir-frying. Now, stir-frying can combine different cooking techniques together. In this particular dish, I'm going to cook the shrimp using a method called shallow frying. I cook the shrimp first with a thin layer of cornstarch and together with my Wok with Tak basic seasoning mix to enhance the flavor of the shrimp. And I also add fermented black soybean. Together, this will make the shrimp to have an excellent texture as well as flavor. But normally, this type of method is not approachable with just stir-frying alone. In this case, it is a demonstration of a combinatory cooking technique that I combine shallow frying together with stir-frying. The shallow frying technique basically allows you to fry the shrimp on one side first, and then you flip it over to fry the other side. In many ways, the technique is very simple to deep frying because you create a breading on the surface of the shrimp. But because of the technique that you use, it creates the type of texture that normally stir-frying would not be possible. This method used not only just for shrimp, but it can use for other proteins as well, such as chicken, beef, or pork. The minor modifications will allow you to adapt to different type of proteins. And then next step is to use the stir-frying technique by adding vegetables to the dish. In this case, the vegetables that are being added is broccoli as well as portobello mushroom. Now, you can adjust the amount that you want to add, and this is the flexibility of stir-frying. By changing the ratio of the food ingredients, you can change the characteristics of the dish. And in this case, it is further enhanced by adding some shiitake mushroom. So as you can see that the variation of different type of ingredients that you add to the dish, but still using the same method, in this case a stir-frying method, you can create dish with really significant as well as diversity that would not be possible with any other type of cooking technique. Now, everything in this dish cooked very quickly because all the ingredients are cut into small pieces. And the efficiency of stir-frying is by prepping the ingredients in advance. So when you're ready to use them, you can just find them in the refrigerator and you can use whatever amount that you like because you do not have to worry about wasting any of the ingredients because you can always use in future dishes. And also, with this method, you can create dish with many different kinds of ingredients combined together. As you can see, right now we have 3 different ingredients already in this dish, in addition to the shrimp. And this gives you the type of diversity, both in terms of flavor as well as in nutritional value. Now, over the years, I have tried many different kinds of cooking techniques, all the way from steaming, grilling, roasting, baking. None of them can match the efficiency of stir-frying as well as the flexibility of stir-frying in create the diversity and in able to cook many different kind of ingredients in combination. Now, when it comes to seasoning, stir-frying has a very unique approach to seasoning because you season the stir-fry dish usually toward the end. The sauce that you need add to a stir-frying is really to enhance the natural flavor of the ingredients rather than overwhelming the natural flavor of the ingredients. And by using different combinations of ingredients, in this case, I added ginger as well as some colored bell pepper. It will create a diversity that you will not be possible using any other cooking method, and by adding them at different juncture of the cooking process, you are able to adjust to decide how you want the dish is going to be. Now, of course, stir-frying, since you're constantly making adjustment and changes, it's great for a process called flavor chasing because you can continuously making adjustment to the dish as you cook. And this way will allow you to gradually understand how the flavor interact in this dish. Again, by using different ingredients, by using different seasoning agents, it will provide you with the opportunity to create the type of dishes perfectly suited to your preference. And it also allows you to continue to make changes as time goes along because our flavor preference undergo further changes with time. And you can also use a combination of different sauces as well as other seasoning agents that you might not have thought of in any other type of cooking, because with stir-frying, everything you add to create the flavor that you want take place in front of you right at the moment. And by constantly making changes, you can do taste testing and make adjustment all the way toward the end when the dish is done. As ultra-processed food become more convenient as well as they taste better, the food industry continue to improve the manufacturing of ultra-processed food. And today, the development of chemistry in technology for preservation actually lead to the increased use of preservative agents in ultra-processed food. And furthermore, the use of chemical flavoring has made ultra-processed food more palatable, and it's able to simulate many of the natural food ingredients. But the end result is that it is still ultra-processed food. It does not represent the whole food that you will consume. This is why home cooking is so critical, because home cooking is the only way for you to actually have fully control of what you put into your body. In this case, you can choose the natural food ingredients, and instead of using ultra-processed food, you will be able to gain the full benefit of the food that will provide to you through their natural process. Now, ultimately, natural food ingredients has the property of that, even though it has many of the chemicals that also include in ultra-processed food. But we all know the whole is always greater than the sum of these parts. No matter how much knowledge that we have in the chemistry of nutrition as well as in flavoring, it will never achieve the natural ingredients that are present in natural food. So from that standpoint, it is important to be aware of the constant need for making sure that you know what you are eating by using natural food ingredients. And this is the reason why preventing ultra-processed food is the primary goal in your home cooking. And with the fast cooking system, not only are you able to create the efficiency that you need to make home cooking feasible in modern lifestyle, but at the same time, it will allow you to cook from scratch using all fresh ingredients. The consequence is enormous, because through this approach, you will be able to reap the whole benefit of what food is designed for our body. We evolved to eat natural food ingredients rather than eating chemicals, because natural food ingredients contain so many different types of molecules that are vital for our overall health. We evolved eating natural food ingredients, therefore by substituting natural ingredients with ultra-processed food by using artificial chemicals, this is not going to provide the type of nutrition requirement that we need. On top of that, Ultra-processed food contain a high level of calories because of the ingredients that are used for making ultra-processed food. And consequently is that the overconsumption of calories is the problem that associates with many of the chronic diseases that we experience. And of course, it also leads to obesity. And the reason I post a video each day is to demonstrate to you that it is possible to cook every single day, no matter how busy you are, because you do not require a lot of time to put a meal together all scratch using all fresh ingredients, as long as you have a cooking system. And the fast cooking system is designed to help you to achieve this goal. So if you would like to learn more about my fast cooking system, please subscribe to this YouTube channel. So keep on cooking. I will see you tomorrow.